Hello, good morning, friends. This is 7th standard CBSE or NCERT. First of all, some glossary words are given in the video. Then, after some question and answers also is there. Question answers given. Comprehension check first. Why did the king want to know answer to three questions? The answer is because the king thought that if he knew the answer to the three questions, he would never fail in his life. Like it is the answer of this question. Then after the second question is messengers were sent throughout the kingdom. There are four options are given. First one is to fetch wise men. Second one is to find answer to the questions. Third one to look for the wise hermit, and fourth is the answer, that is to announce a reward for those one who could answer the questions. Then after again some questions and answers are given. See the next exercise. Wise men answered the king's questions, but their answers were so varied that the king was not satisfied. Some options also given in the below. You can check their answers also. The second question is that someone suggested that there should be a council of the wise men to help the king act at the right time. So then after third one, someone else suggested that the king should have a timetable and he followed strictly. Then like this given. Then after here another questions and answers working with the text like so the first question is, why was the king advised to go to the magicians? So answer is given here. Then after next question, in answer to the second question, whose advice did the people say would be important to the king? It is a question. Answer is given here. Answer is, in answer to the second question, some said that people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Others said the priest. Few others said chose the doctor. Few others chose the doctor, and yet others said that soldiers were most necessary. Then after third question is there. What suggestions were made in the answer to the third questions? In answer to the third question, some said science, others said fighting, and others said religion, worship, etc. So then after go to the fourth question. Did the wise man win the reward? If not, why not? Answer is no, the wise man did not win the reward because they did not give sufficient answer. Then after fifth question, how did the king and the hermit help the wounded man? So the answer is, when the bearded man went toward the king and hermit, his hands were pressed against his stomach from which blood was flowing. As soon as he reached there, he fainted and fell to the ground. The king and the hermit removed his clothes. The king washed his wound and covered with his handkerchief, but the wound blood would not stop. So like this is the answer. Then after go to the next question. Sixth question. Who was the bearded man and what did he ask for the king's forgiveness? So there are two sub questions are there. So the first one, the bearded man was the enemy of the king who swore revenge on him. The second answer is the bearded man was going to kill the king, but the king saved his life. Hence, he asked for the king's forgiveness. Then, after seventh question is given here, the king forgave the bearded man. What did he do to show his forgiveness? So, this is the seventh question is given here. The seventh answer is that the answer is the king forgave the bearded man and said he would send his servants and his own doctor to look after him. Also, he promised that he would give back him property. So the eighth question, what were the hermit answer to the three questions? Write each answer separately. Which answer do you like most and why? So this is the question. So the eighth answer is the hermit. Answer to the three questions, the man should have attacked and you would have wished and you had stayed with me. So the most important time was when you were digging the bed. So this is the answer of the first thing. Then after second is and I was the most important man and to do the good was your most important business. So this is the second answer for the question. So the most important time was when you were caring for him, because if he had not dressed his wound, he would have died without having made peace with you. So he was the most important man, and what you did for him, you are most important business. I like this second answer because always do good with others, it will return you. Then after working with the language, there are some as the following are given here. So this is the question. Let us see what would be the answer of these match the followings. So see here, wounded means severely injured, awoke means got up from sleep, forgive means pardon, faithful means loyal, pity means feel sorry for, beds means small patches of the ground for plants, return means give back. And some one sentences are created here by using the above given words. The bearded man was wounded by the king's bodyguard. The second one is the king forgave the bearded man and gave back his property. Then after another one example also we can see. Wait for some time. Okay, let us see. The bearded man first pity to see him king's behavior, so we can see and write in the given above. Then after each of the following sentences has two blanks, fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of the word given in the bracket. So some of the filling the blanks are given here. So let us see. On the options also, clues also given in the bracket also here. The judge said that only fresh evidence would make him change his judgment. Second one, I didn't notice any serious difference of opinion among the debaters, although they differ. So here is answer. Let us write. Then after, it is a fairly simple question to answer, but will you accept my answer as finally? Then after fourth one, it is unnecessary that necessity should always be the mother of invention. Then after fifth one, hermits or wise men, how they acquire their wisdom, no one can tell. Then after sixth one, the committee has decided to make the Jagdish captain of the team. The decision is likely to please everyone. Then after seventh one, asking for forgiveness is as noble as the willingness to forgive. So this is the seventh exercise.